Hello everyone, welcome back and thank you for watching. In today's video, I will be making easy farmhouse DIY projects for Valentine. I'm going to start with the love sign. Now from Dollar Tree, I picked up one of these decor signs. This was 50 cents. I don't know why it was on the little clearance section, but I still picked it up because I knew it had so much potential. I'm going to start by removing the price on the back. Then I will be removing the frame. I'm using this knife, which it made it very easy to remove, but these can also break easily, so you do have to be very careful.
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on. I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling.
After I finished removing all 4 pieces, I then went ahead and removed the rest of the picture. Now this was a little hard to remove, but I still managed to remove everything. And now I'm going to use the back. I am going to mix a little bit of the Waverly chalk paint and a little bit of water to make this look more whitewashed. So I did accidentally added way too much water, so I did have to go back and add a little bit of more chalk paint. Now using this paintbrush, I will be painting the entire thing, but I do want some of that brown to show up, so I am not painting this perfect. And this is how it looks. Now I'm going to set this aside, and now I'm going to paint the heart, which came from a pack that I actually got last year. I'm not sure if Dollar Tree is carrying these this year, but they do have some stuff similar that you can use instead. Now I'm going to paint these using the Waverly chalk paint in the color Crimson, and I'm using 3 of these hearts. Now going back to the sign, I will be using some jute twine. I will be gluing a little bit at the top. This is where I will be gluing the heart, so I don't want this to hang too much.
Just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would?
Now that the string is ready, I will be gluing the rest of the pieces back that make the frame.
Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking.
So there is 2 options to hang the hearts. One, you can add a little bit of jute twine to the hearts and just tie it to the shoestring, or you can do what I did, is just glue them down to make it look like they're hanging from the
With
string.
you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up.
I absolutely love how this is turning now. Now you can add whatever you like to this. I decided to use these Dollar Tree poster sticker letters to write the word love at the bottom. The little holes that the hearts had were bothering me, so what I decided to do is make some little jute twine bows and then just glue them there. And that is it. That is it for this beautiful rustic love sign. For my next DIY, I will be using this Dollar Tree jar, and I'm going to start by removing the lid. Next thing I will be doing is using some white chalk paint to paint this, and I'm going to paint it all the way to where the lines finish, and I'm only giving this one coat of paint.
When I dance around, I can't help but feeling I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment.
Once it was dried, I then glued some ribbon at the top, and I'm using this black ribbon that I got from Dollar Tree.
Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. Forever. Forever.
I thought by adding this ribbon I was going to cover most of the top part, but I didn't, so what I decided to do is just add some jute string to the top as well.
I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever?
And now I'm just adding some greenery and some roses that I got from the Dollar Tree. To finish this off, I did paint a little heart tag that I got from the Dollar Tree. I painted the back of it red, and then I glued it to the front of the jar. And you can write something on the front or use a sticker. Now to cover the hole, I made a bow. And that is it for this beautiful planter. For my next DIY, I will be using this Let It Snow decor sign that I got from the Dollar Tree. Now Dollar Tree is carrying so many other different ones that you can use instead. I'm just trying to get rid of all my Christmas stuff. So I am going to start by removing the sticker. I always have trouble removing the stickers. So as you can see, I gave up halfway. But I decided to just leave it like that and add some paper. I then painted all the sides and the insides using some white chalk paint, and I made this look more like a whitewash. Once it was dried, I used this beautiful paper that I got from Michael's. Now, so I can get it almost perfect, I just put it inside and I pressed on it so it can crease. I then cut it and glued it. I am using some spray adhesive. This is from the Dollar Tree.
I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment.
The next thing I will be doing is painting one of these wood hearts. This is from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to paint it using the Waverly chalk paint in the color crimson.
Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment.
Once it was dry, I then glue it inside and in the center. Now you can add whatever you like to the heart, but I decided to just leave it like this. And the only thing I added was a jute twine bow I made out of the Dollar Tree jute string. And that is it for this beautiful and simple decor sign. For my next DIY, I will be using this old piece of decor sign. This is from Dollar Tree. I did use the other half in something else, so I saved this part and I decided to just use it on this DIY. I'm also using the leftover paper that I got from Michael's and that I used in my previous DIY. The easiest way to do this is just tracing it, but I decided just to put it on top and crease it down. I then cut it and used the same spray adhesive to glue this to the front. The next thing I will be using is 2 pieces of paint sticks that I cut a little bit bigger than the sign, and I painted using the Waverly Antique Wax. I then just glue one to the top and one to the bottom. To decorate my sign, I will be using this beautiful ribbon that I got last year from Dollar Tree. Hopefully Dollar Tree this year carries these ribbons, but if they don't, Michael's and Hobby Lobby always have beautiful ribbons that you can use instead. I'm going to just glue a piece on the side. Then I'm using this Dollar Tree cake topper that I decided to use. I am going to carefully cut the little stick off. I did break it a little bit, but once it was glued, you couldn't really tell where I accidentally broke it. I am going to glue it sideways, and then I will be adding these little foam hearts that I had from a little pack that I got from Walmart. I am going to add a white one and a red one. The red one was kind of like a light red, so I did wanted this to be darker, so I went over it with Waverly chalk paint in the color crimson. I then glue it right next to the white heart. Now to hang this, I did drill some holes using my drill, and I added a string. And that is it for this beautiful Valentine's Day sign. And that is it, guys. Let me know down in the comment section which one was your favorite, because I would love to know. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, bye.